Hey everybody, Kimosabe. Trying a new interesting video mode. Figured out new things on my phone I didn't know I could do. My eyes starting to look really good. I'm a blue man. Ooh. So, yeah. One more little video coming here. Just gonna explain for PC the wireless public alerting. So just gonna explain that to you. And it'll be a two-part video. So here we go. What is wireless public alerting / Alert Ready? Alert Ready is a service designed to deliver critical and potentially life-saving emergency alert messages to Canadians. The Alert Ready system was developed in partnership with federal, provincial, and territorial emergency management officials, Pelmorex Corporation, the broadcast industry, and wireless service providers, including Telus, to ensure you receive emergency alerts immediately to know when to take action to keep you and your family safe. Beginning in April 2018, Telus and all Canadian wireless service providers will be required to broadcast emergency alerts received from alerting authorities directly to consumers. WPA-compatible wireless devices using cell broadcast distribution. Wireless service providers will only receive and broadcast alerts that are issued for threat-to-life situations. Emergency alerts intended for wireless devices are issued to a defined geographic area, which can be as small as a few city blocks, so that only people in the defined area receive the emergency alert. The defined area is selected by the alerting authorities. Compatible wireless devices in the targeted area, including devices that are roaming, will receive the emergency alerts within seconds of alert insurance, provided the devices are powered on and connected to the LTE cellular network. If you are traveling outside of Canada to a country that has a functional wireless alerting service, you may receive alerts issued to the geographic location you are in. You cannot opt out of receiving threat-to-life emergency alerts. What do wireless public alerts look like? Emergency alerts begin with a distinct sound known as a Canadian alert attention signal and may also cause the device to vibrate. On compatible wireless devices, the emergency alert will display an emergency alert banner with more information describing the situation, instructions on what actions to take, and where to find more information. At the top of each emergency alert, the issuing government agency will be clearly indicated. As a general rule, emergency alerts will only be issued once. In the event that the issuing government has an update, the original alert, you will receive updated alert messages. Note, once every year you will receive a test alert that allows the government to ensure the system is working as expected. The test alert text will clearly indicate that it is a test alert. If you are a person with a sight or hearing disability, alternative formats of the emergency alert can be issued. Emergency alerts may be read to the recipient if the device supports this accessibility feature, and the vibration feature that accompanies emergency alerts sent to wireless devices will help make hearing impaired aware of the alerts. Visit the accessibility features and mobile devices support page. For more information on accessibility features, or contact your device manufacturer. Wireless public alerting compatible devices. Not all wireless mobile devices offer wireless public alerting compatibility. The following devices will be tested and certified by Telus for emergency alerting compatibility by April 6, 2018, the date of the launch of the Alert Ready service in Canada. If your device is on the list, you should also make sure to have the latest available software for your device to ensure you have the emergency alerting functionality. So supporting models: Alcatel A50, Go Flip, Pixie 4, U50, Apple Watch 3, iPhone SE, FS 6, 6 Plus, 6S, 6S Plus, 7, 7 Plus, 8, 8, 8 Plus, iPhone X, BlackBerry, DTech, Keone, Motion, and Priv, Essential, Essential Phone, Google Pixel XL, Pixel, Pixel 2, Pixel 2 XL, Hawaii, Nexus 6P, LG, Nexus 5X, G6, V30, Q6, Motorola, Motorola G Play, Motorola Nexus 6, Motorola X Play, Motorola Moto Z, Motorola Moto Z Play, Samsung Galaxy A8, Galaxy J3, Galaxy S8, Galaxy S8 Plus, Galaxy Note 8, Galaxy S7, Galaxy S7 Edge, J3 Prime, J3 Prime, Galaxy X Cover 4, Galaxy J1, S9, and the S9 Plus. And then a little bit more information on it here. No need to make it into two parts. I'll just add a few more minutes to this vid here for you. Who sends emergency alerts? Federal, provincial, and territorial governments are responsible for issuing emergency alerts. Federally, emergency alerts are issued most frequently by Environment and Climate Change Canada. Each provincial or territorial government decides who will have the authority to issue alerts within their jurisdictions. For example, emergency alerts could be issued by provincial or territorial emergency management offices, or in some cases by municipal emergency management offices or local police and fire departments. Telus and other carriers broadcast emergency alerts received from alerting authorities directly to compatible wireless devices connected to LTE networks. What types of emergency alerts are issued by AlertReady? The AlertReady system allows alerting authorities from federal, provincial, and territorial governments to issue a wide range of public safety messages. However, Telus and other carriers will only receive and relay messages that are issued for threat-to-life situations. Government officials developed a specific list of alert types that are considered threat to life and should be broadcasted immediately. These broadcast immediately emergency alerts have the highest level of severity, urgency, and certainty. For a full list, visit the alert types section of the web page. And will emergency alerts be for my specific area? Yes, the alerting authority determines what areas are affected by an incident, weather, or environmental situation, and uses a standard system that will typically correspond with the municipal, regional, or provincial boundaries. Emergency alerts intended for wireless devices are issued to a defined geographic area, which can be as small as a few city blocks, so that only people in the defined area receive the emergency alert. Compatible wireless devices in the target area will receive the emergency alerts within seconds of being issued, provided the devices are powered and connected to the LTE network. Are these emergency alerts sent as a text message? No. While the emergency alert may look like a text message, it is not a text message. Emergency alerts are sent by cell broadcast distribution. Cell broadcast has mobile technology that allows messages to broadcast to all compatible wireless devices within a designated geographical area. Cell broadcast can be compared to radio broadcast. Radio towers broadcast music to people in defined geographic areas as long as individuals can pick up the broadcast signal and have their radios turned on. Similarly, cell broadcast messages are delivered simultaneously to those compatible wireless devices that are within range of cell towers and antennas in the designated area. Receiving wireless public alerts. Will I receive an emergency alert if my device is connected to Wi-Fi? While on Wi-Fi, if the compatible wireless device can still communicate with the LTE network, cellular network, it will receive emergency alerts. If the wireless device is not within reach of the LTE cellular network or is set to Wi-Fi only, it will not receive an emergency alert. Will I be charged if I receive an emergency alert on my wireless device if I do not have unlimited texting or data within my mobile plan? Wireless alerts are sent on a specific cellular channel that is separate from normal text and data traffic. While the alerts may look like text messages, they are not text messages and are not billed like text messages, nor do they count towards data usage. Can I opt out of receiving emergency alerts on my wireless device? No. Emergency alerts received on a compatible wireless device are relevant to you and require immediate attention, and government regulations mandate that all compatible wireless devices receive all relevant alerts. Unlike radio and television broadcasting, which often have broad areas of coverage, wireless public alerting is geo-targeted and can be very specific to a limited area of coverage. As a result, if an emergency alert reaches your wireless device, you are located in an area where there is imminent danger. Will I receive emergency alerts on my wireless device if I'm traveling to or from another province or jurisdiction within Canada? Yes, emergency alerts are issued to a defined geographic area, such that only people in the defined area will receive the emergency alerts. If you're traveling and happen to be in another province with an emergency alert is issued, your compatible wireless device will receive the emergency alert within seconds of being issued. Provide your phone in a powered on and connected to the LTE cellular network. Will I receive emergency alerts on my wireless device relevant to where I live while I'm traveling away from home? No. If you're traveling, you will only receive emergency alerts that occur where you are. Canadians can keep track of emergency alerts occurring in specific areas where they or other family members live. through a number of available apps and online services. Will receive emergency alerts if wireless devices and towers are affected by the situation. The emergency alerts are broadcast from cellular towers and antennas within the area specified by the alert issuer. Compatible wireless devices connected to the specific towers/antennas will receive the emergency alert. The towers/antennas therefore must be operational to send emergency alerts. If you're in an affected area but your wireless device is unable to connect to any towers/antennas because of this situation, you will not receive the emergency alert on your wireless device. Will emergency alerts interrupt or end a voice call or other activity in progress? Emergency alerts will not end a voice call or data session in progress. If you are on a VoLTE net call when the emergency alert is received, you will hear an alert tone. Similar to call waiting, the alert will be displayed on your device after your call has ended. If you are on a call while connected to the 3G network, you will not receive the alert while you are on the call. You will receive the emergency alert after your call has ended. If the alert is still active and your device is connected to the LTE network. If you're using data, the emergency alert will briefly interrupt your data session by the emergency alert appearing on your screen, but your data session will continue. Will I receive emergency alert if my wireless device is off or set to silent? A compatible wireless device that is turned off or in airplane mode will not display an emergency alert. If the emergency alert is still active, when the wireless device is powered on or out of airplane mode and the user is still in the alert area, the wireless device will then display the alert. A compatible wireless device that is set to silent will display the emergency alert, but you might not hear the emergency alert sound. The emergency alert sound will usually play at whatever the current volume setting is on the wireless device. So if your wireless device is set to silent, no sound will accompany the emergency alert message. However, this behavior can differ depending on your wireless device, and in some instances the alert sound may override your user settings. Please consult your device manufacturer for more device-specific information. If my wireless device is turned off for an extended period of time, will the emergency alert appear once I turn my phone back on? If the emergency alert is still active when the compatible wireless device is turned on and you are within the emergency alert area, the emergency alert will be displayed. If the emergency alert is no longer active, or if you have traveled outside of the alert area, it will not be displayed. Can alerts be saved on my phone? Some smartphones allow you to save and retrieve emergency alerts received on your device after you acknowledge the alert. To find out if your device is capable to save emergency alert and for more information, we recommend that you contact your device manufacturer. Will alerts sent to my wireless device be used to gather data about me? No, emergency alerts are sent using cell broadcast distribution. Cell broadcast can only transmit information to your wireless device. This means that no data is being gathered about you, your wireless device, or your location when your emergency alerts are sent out. Will I receive the alert if the Do Not Disturb While Driving feature on my iPhone is turned on? The Apple support page of this feature states that the iPhone delivers some notifications such as emergency alerts, timers, and alarms. Device compatibility. Will all of our wireless devices receive emergency alerts? No. In order to receive emergency alerts to be received on wireless device, 3 conditions must be met. The wireless device must be an LTE device. LTE is commonly referred to as 4G LTE. 2. Wireless public alerting, WPA compatible, list of WPA compatible smartphones. And 3. Connected to an LTE cellular network at the time the emergency alert is issued or joins the network while the alert is still active. What does it mean to have a wireless device that is WPA compatible? A wireless device that is WPA compatible is 1. An LTE device, that 2. has a special software embedded in it, and that allows for the alert message to be received in the standard alert ready format, look and sound and vibration. The common alert ready format ensures the alert is recognizable and provides confirmation that it is issued by a legitimate source. Here's a list of all WPA compatible smartphones that are currently offered in the Telus mobility shop. We already went over that earlier. Are other mobile devices, tablets compatible receiving emergency alerts? Telus and other carriers are required to distribute emergency alerts via the LTE networks to compatible smartphones. Additional wireless devices such as tablets and wearable accessories, smartwatches may be capable from a technical perspective to receive some form of message, but will not necessarily be received on the device in the common alert ready format. Will alerts be played on my connected Bluetooth or wearable device or in my car Bluetooth device? There are numerous companion and Bluetooth devices on the market. Testing shows that some but not all connected devices will play the alerts along with the smartphone. To find out if your device is capable to receive the emergency alert, and for more information, we recommend that you contact your device manufacturer. Will alerts be received and rendered on devices bought from non-Canadian characters that support cell broadcasters? Telus can only guarantee WPA compatibility for devices that are tested and certified by Telus and that are sold through Telus. For a comprehensive list, check out the Telus device compatibility list. We already know that. Devices from non-competing carriers may work, but Telus cannot comment on how the alerts will be rendered. Will alerts be received and rendered correctly on older devices models not listed on the device compatibility list? Telus can only guarantee WPA compatibility for devices listed here in the list, and taking action. What should I do if I received a test alert on my wireless device? Test alert messages will be identified as such. These messages are intended to test the functionality of the system and inform consumer of wireless emergency alerts and do not require the consumer to take steps to secure their safety. You may be required to acknowledge and the recipient of the emergency alert in order to allow for your wireless device to resume normal functioning. In other words, you would have to like press OK or whatever, or your phone just wouldn't work. So the event, in the event that you cannot acknowledge the alert sound and vibration will continue for 8 seconds. Depending on your specific wireless device, additional reminders may occur. So almost done here. What should I do if I received an emergency alert on my wireless device? Upon receiving the emergency alert, it's important to take action safely. Stop what you are doing when it is safe to do so and read the emergency alert. Government officials will include within the emergency alert the information you need for any action you need to take. This could include, but is not limited to, limit unnecessarily travel, evacuate the areas, seek shelter, etc. What should I do if I receive an emergency alert on my wireless device while driving? It is important to take action safely, especially if the emergency alert is received while operating a vehicle. If you are driving, it is important to remain calm and pull over at the earliest opportunity to view the emergency alert. Also note that some connected Bluetooth car stereos will play and magnify the alert sound. Make sure you do not panic and take action safely. So hopefully this information was useful, and this is about the emergency alerts for Canada. So I'll put that in the title and everything, so you know this is kind of just for Canadians only, and the type of alerts that would be through it would be fires, natural disasters like hurricanes, tsunamis, biological war attacks, that kind of stuff, nuclear, that kind of stuff, environmental, landslides, earthquakes, terrorist attacks, civil, domestic, like, you know, riots, whatever, stuff like that. So that will be what it will be. Have a good one, everybody. Kimosabe going out. Ciao!